Have y'all ever run out of rooms?
Great.
What's that? Have y'all ever run out of rooms?
I mean, sometimes we do. You know, I can't say no, but it's not very often.
So where do you send a mom if all the rooms are occupied?
No. I remember the rooms which I showed you, those two rooms.
And triage.
Triage rooms,
Okay.
it can be converted to labor rooms. The only thing what that room doesn't have is the warmer.
Okay.
Okay, the baby warmer, which we can take it from, the nursery, we have extra. Plus, it's not this much, spacious. That's only difference.
Right.
That the bed, everything is the labor bed.
Oh, okay.
So basically, we have 6 labor, we can do same time. If we get 7, we are not going to send you back anywhere. We'll take you to the recovery room. It probably may not look like a labor room, but we can give you the care.
Does that happen?
Does it
very
happen
often?
before?
Not
it has.
often, but it has happened.
Oh.
So what we do is, we usually try to keep you after the delivery, couple of hours, to make sure everything is fine. Then we transfer you to the mother-baby unit. But if we are in such crisis, we probably may not keep, the delivered patient for 2 hours. 1 hour, 1.5 hour, we'll send that patient out, get cleaned, and take the patient here. It doesn't happen very often, but it has happened. Not often. So, this is your labor room. If you all have any questions on this one. And central monitoring system, which is connected to outside. So as I explained to you throughout, we will be watching the baby's heart tone. This monitor can be viewed by the doctors in their doctor's office, in their call room, any place. So even if you don't find your nurse inside your room, you don't have to worry about it because we are watching. Any one of us could watch from anywhere. Same thing with the doctors too. If we have any problem, then we can just call the doctors and say that, just pull out the screen, so-and-so screen. So they don't need to come. They can just see from there and, make sure. So that much is, we are watching. And
is there a shower? That
yes.
you use during labor?
We do not, you can take a shower, but we don't allow, the tub delivery water.
Right, but just sort of during the last labor I had, I would spend a lot of time in the shower before I delivered.
It may not be.
Okay.
We have a shower, but probably we may not allow you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It depends because we do continuous monitoring as much as, depends on what you are. If you are on a Peterson,
If you're on
natural labor, every hour, 45 minutes you could do, and 15 minutes we have to check your baby's heart rate.
Okay.
It all depends on what's going on that day with your baby and with your, and if you're ruptured, then we don't let you. So it all depends.
So if the water's already broken, then you don't let
if your water is already broken, then we don't.
Why
Okay.
not?
Chances of infection.
Interesting, because
Yeah.
last time my water
Yeah.
broke and they let me do it.
Did you have it in a birthing center?
Nope.
If it's in a hospital, most of the hospitals don't allow. I can tell you that. So, yeah.
Is this where my husband, can he stay here, right? Is this the room where you stay after the baby's
We
born?
don't want to show him that. See.
I know that's a little fold. That's a little fold out thing.
Yes, yeah.
That's so cool.
See, it will come as a bed.
Oh, okay. So you're usually sleeping.
But we're not going to let him sleep, right? When you are in labor.
Yeah.
I mean,
I doubt I'll be sleeping.
So when you go to mother baby unit, you may not find this much good one.
Right.
Over there, and you got a recliner too.
Cool.
Okay, and we do have 24/7 anesthesiologist available. So if anybody wants to have an epidural, the doctor is available 24/7.
This is our first child, so I'll ask a dumb question.
No problem. That's what we are here
Yeah,
for.
we're pretty ignorant.
Who decides on the pain medication?
What's that?
Who gets to decide whether she gets pain medication? The doctor or
the anesthesia?
you decide.
Okay.
Not even him. The
yeah,
patient
that's
decides.
what I'm saying.
So when I say I need it, please help me.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I said. The patient decides.
Okay,
Sometimes the pressure comes from whoever is with you not to take pain medication. It all depends on you.
Oh, okay.
You tell us, when you wanted to have pain medication.
Oh, okay.
You want to have pain medication or you wanted to have epidural. It's all up to you. We explain to you the options which is available. Okay, you can have IV pain meds, you can have epidural. You let us know. The only thing, if you are looking for epidural, you just call me and say that, hey Molly, I can't take this pain, I need to have an epidural right now. My answer to is no. Because we need to get 30 minutes ahead notice because anesthesiologist will be in the middle of the surgery. They're not going to leave that patient on the table and run and come here for epidural. They have to have a plan. So we have to give them heads up. Plus, you have to get at least 800 ml bag liter of fluid. We have to give you fluids because there's a chance for the blood pressure to drop down after epidural, which is quite normal. So the anesthesiologist would prefer you to get at least a liter of fluid before even we make the call to them.
Oh, okay.
Then we need to have your basic lab work, so this all takes time. So if you think that you're going to take an epidural in 30 minutes time, please do give a heads up to your nurse so we will be prepared. Okay, that's the only thing. Otherwise, anytime when you want pain medication, you can have. Oh, we'll tell you whatever you missed. Not much. I'm one of the labor and delivery nurse. So that's it. And sometimes if you're just 1 centimeter or not dilated at all, and then you are looking for epidural, that's kind of a tricky question. Just because I told any time you can have, I don't think that's applicable over there.
Oh, okay.
She can't have it now.
Yeah,
No.
so
Yeah, it's
that
too
time
early,
we
right?
would probably say that why don't you go for an IV pain medication because
It's too early.
it's too early.
Yeah.
You're not really in labor if you're just 1 centimeter.
Right, so I'm
Okay.
a wimp, so.
Do you have any questions on that epidural? What else you could think?
How many mothers give natural birth without any pain?
Oh, really, I don't have the statistics. I can just tell you 85 to 90% going on epidural.
Oh.
Very,
Yeah.
very few. Very few.
Go without pain
Very
meds.
Yeah. Even if some people come with a birthing plan that they wanted to go for natural, but towards the end, they'll go. So it all depends. I can't comment on that because it depends on how each one wanted to have their, But if you ask me average, I would say 85% on epidural. It's very few percentage on natural.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Like, so right after you deliver the baby, they just clean them up and then you get to hold them, or, they don't take them away for a little bit, or?
No,
They-
we don't
they-
take the baby away from you at all.
That's
Baby
what I
will be
thought.
right there.
Oh, okay.
So what we do is the nursery, it depends on your baby's, If the baby has got thick meconium, do you understand what's that?
Yeah.
That's baby's poop.
First.
Yeah. So if the baby had already there inside, then they don't give the baby to you straight. Because the pediatrician will be here. They wanted to make sure they suck out the babies from, preventing going to the lungs and getting pneumonia later. So then they take the baby straight to the warmer.
Okay.
If the baby is fine, everything is good, the nursery nurse will let you hold the baby first.
Okay.
At least 4 or 5 minutes, depends how's the baby's condition. Then they take the baby to the warmer. They do their initial, whatever they have to make sure baby is fine. They give the baby back to you.
Oh, wow. So
And
never has to leave the room. For
Baby bath, all that done
All
right
here.
there.
Oh, okay. That's
Right
nice.
And we take the baby to the nursery. Once the baby is born, baby is not breathing,
Oh,
it's a problem, then we have to take the baby to the nursery to,
Okay.
stabilize the baby. Otherwise, all the time, baby will be with you, with you all. Even in mother-baby unit, when you go, baby remains with you all. The nursery nurse take the baby away from you only for the blood draw. 36 hours we have to do a routine bilirubin and a newborn screen, which is mandatory by state. So
okay.
then we may take the baby away from you. Otherwise, all the time with you all.
And basically, if everything's good with the birth and delivery, do you stay here like generally 2 nights, or has that
2 nights.
2 nights, and then you go?
After 36
then
hours could be discharged.
Then you go. Okay, that's
Yeah. 1 full night and the next day will be discharged.
Oh, okay.
Once you complete 36 hours, you could be
Oh,
discharged.
okay. Everything's going well. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And if it's a C-section, 3rd day will be discharged. 2 nights and 3rd day will be
Oh,
discharged.
that's okay.
And while you are in the hospital, patient gets the food all the time, whenever you need. But the husband gets only 1 meal, complimentary.
That's fine.
1 meal complimentary. That's all they get.
Okay.
Rest of the time, either I think you have to pay for it. I don't know how much
That's
it is. So that's about that.
Okay.
So about the baby's infant security system, once the baby is born, we put, if you'll wait here for me, I'll show you what's that. We can show you that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to have that.
Good question.
Why, thank you.
Anything else you can think of? Thomas?
No, but that was pretty good, though, because now you know you get one for your Take out, baby.
I wonder, I mean, I'm sure I can bring you food from.
Yeah, I don't think it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But at least you know. So that's what was different with Lizzie, because she had 2 C-sections, and yeah, she said she stayed 2 nights and went home. So with me, it'll be 1 night and most of the next day.
She said 2 days.
Oh yeah, the day of the night, yeah, 36 hours.
So once the baby is born, this is called HUG system. This is infant security system. So this will be on the baby's ankle. So don't pull out, it's going to keep an alarm everywhere.
Oh.
So once we placed it on the ankle, don't take the baby anywhere near the elevator or double door. You won't be able to go to the elevator. Before even that, it's going to keep an alarm everywhere. Okay? So this is the infant security system. Okay?
Awesome.
And, I should be careful. I shouldn't be taking out now. It's going to keep an alarm. Okay, so that's all about the baby. Now, our visiting rules. At labor and delivery, we don't have a specific visiting rules because it's labor room. You can come, any time. But number of people are restricted at this time. We are trying to revise our policy, so I don't know when. So we are thinking about it. Right now, it's only 2 people with the patient, including the husband. Okay. I think we are trying to change into 3 because we guess, apart from the husband, just 1 person is kind of little, less. So we are thinking like making into 3, but don't take my words right now. If somebody is coming to deliver next week, and anybody tells you it's only 2 people, that's what the rule is right now. Okay? And no children allowed on both the units other than the siblings. Okay? And taking pictures and video, you're allowed to take, but when the doctors or nurses do any procedures, do not focus the camera or video on us. When we are not there, you're able to take 10,000 pictures. Okay? Do you have any?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but
No problem. I like.
But my, my parents and his parents will be coming in. So, how do they ask permission? Like, may I go in to see?
You know what? I showed you the entrance there, the call button.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So what we would do is like you can take turns. Whoever is here go out and let other 2 come inside.
Okay.
And we will know because all the time one of us will be at the desk.
Okay. So you don't have to ask specifically. You just know keep it to 2 or maybe 3. We'll see how that goes. Okay.
Yeah. So 2 or 3 at the maximum.
Okay.
Not more than that.
Okay. Cool.
Any questions?
How soon do you let the mother get up after she delivers?
Within that couple of hours. As soon as her legs are okay to walk up to the bathroom after epidural, then we'll take her to the bathroom and make sure everything is okay. So within 2 hours.
Oh.
She wouldn't be too weak, huh?
No. If it's a normal delivery, it should be fine.
Okay.
After a couple hours. Yeah, because you don't want to be numb
It
down
sets
there.
the disbelief in your
Right.
brain.
The only concern is like, the epidural, if you had sometimes it's weak for them to walk, So, but still, should be okay.
That's funny.
Do you have any fathers fainting?
Oh, yes. Good question. Let me tell you that. So when the anesthesiologists come, I told you that 2 people allowed, the visitors. Okay. When the anesthesiologists come for epidural, it's only 1 person allowed. Okay. That's most likely the husband wanted to be with the wife. But you can't scan. You have to take a chair and sit down. Because a person like me, 5'2", cannot hold you. I'm taking care of the patient. So it has happened. It has happened. So right now it is really strict. We don't let you stand at all. Okay.
So you have to sit down.
Once
Dizzy
it
or
happened
something.
with me, grandma, fainted. So no more.
That's funny.
Yeah. So even sometime at the time of delivery too, if you feel dizzy, pull your chair and sit down.
Oh, yeah, and you could play music in here too, right? Like
Yes.
Because he was going to play some music.
It's your room.
Okay, cool.
It's your, it's your room. Make yourself comfortable. We are here to just to help you.
Light candles and
Yeah.